Slouser here, back with another video, and this time I will be doing a Superman guide with my training routine. First we'll talk about my training routine, then I will talk about my perks and what kind of playing style I will be doing with my Superman. In the beginning, I always start off with my jumping. One, it warms up my hands. You need to warm up into the game, not just get straight into your hard combos and things like that. It's like going to the gym and going straight to your hardest weights. No, you warm up into them. But not just that, not just to warm up, but it's also to get more familiar with. Just short hop, fast falling, then dodge jump, fast falling, and then other moves like my up airs, down airs. For me, I used to do other things like fair and nair, but standing still is pretty basic. You don't really have to. However, with my dare, I have to do it because on the analog stick, if you do down but slightly to the left, Superman will dare to the left. If you do down slightly to the right, Superman will dare to the right. So if you don't practice the accuracy, one day you might be trying to edge guard your opponent, jump off, try to do a dare, but then because maybe you dared slightly to the left, Superman will then face the other way and it can mess up a kill opportunity. So you need to practice the accuracy on that. All of these right now, because they're just examples, I'm just doing 5 reps in all of them just to show what I'm doing. But in reality, I do between 15 and 20 reps. Again, just to get more familiar, you know, the more I do it consistently, the better the muscle memory. Next, we do the movement. Of course, you have to have the speed. You need to be as fast as possible to hit your opponent or get out. So I start out with the dodge jumping. So, you know, you dodge, jump, dodge, jump. That means you get to the other side of the field quicker, you know, and it's great for other moves, which I will show you. Also, I do the dodge fast fall because, again, more quicker movement. When you jump into the air fast, you want to land fast. It's all about the movement. You want to be fast, and Superman is a fast character if used correctly. Now it's for the attacks. So practicing my nairs, because sometimes I used to jump, even till now, I jump and I want to do a nair. Because I let go of the direction too late, I end up doing a fair, and I don't want to. Fair is great, but nair is great too, you know, depending in the situation. It's really good for edge guarding because it's active for a long time and all needs is one hit to put your opponent off. I want to be fast with it as well. That's why not just normal jumping nairs. I'm gonna repeat this a lot, but it's all about your speed. You want to get as fast as possible so your opponent can't react to you, or when they're attacking, you attack them first. I do this for all of my aerial attacks: nair, fair, up air, and dare. The more you practice this, the better the muscle memory and the faster you'll become. As simple as that. You don't want to neglect these moves. You want to be able to do them at any time in a game. It all comes down to muscle memory. You know, you don't want to be thinking about these moves when you're in a match. If you want to think about move, you should be thinking about what your opponent's doing, not about what you're doing. You want to be like familiar with your character, not just for Superman, but for anyone. Whoever you play as, you don't want to think, all right, should I do this? Or how do I do that? Or, all right, I need to press this and then press that. No. Because if you're doing that, you're actually just slowing down your movement. You're slowing down your playstyle because you have to think about what move you want to do. If you're really hard thinking about your move, you're not really focusing on your opponent. So yeah, you really want to get down your movement and your combos, all that stuff. Now we get onto the dodge fairs, dodge nairs, dodge dares. As you can see on the screen right now, the nair. Again, I just want to get faster with it. I want to let go of my direction in time so it goes smoothly and so I can do my nair as soon as possible. The fair is amazing for this because it can go into a combo, which I will show. This is the fastest form of getting from one side to the other side while attacking. This is why this move is important. The dodge jump into whichever attack you're you're going for. I mean, there is another way, but that's on the ground. This is in the air. Again, with the dare, it's more for the accuracy. If you do it slightly left or slightly right, Superman will face that direction. Too many times I want to do a right, I'm facing right, and I want to dare them, and I end up facing left, and I completely miss. It's annoying, but you have to get accuracy down. And now Superman's fastest movement on the ground, the wave dash. This is one of the most important things I feel for Superman, especially on the ground. His wave dash is fast, and I'm trying to master this. I mean, I do it good, but at the same time, I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. There's always time to improve. As I said, this is his fastest form of movement on the ground, staying on the ground. This can lead into combos, 100%. And there's actually something new which I figured out, which I didn't do in the part of the combos, because I only figured this out the other day, which is actually pretty cool. So I can show it after clip ends of me just showing a bit of wave dashing, but also wave dashing punch, which again will lead into the combo, because the jab, Superman's pretty much combo starter. He can start with a different move, but jab is his fastest ground move. Before I show the move, look, so this is just a normal fair. So we stand here, his left foot is on the line. We'll do one fend, we'll see where his left leg goes. So what, like 1 1/4. So now if you do the wave dash, look at that distance. It is crazy. I only figured out the other day. It's crazy. Let's see if I can stay consistent. So yeah, around. Okay, so that's where it ends, my wave dash. Whoa, you see how far that went? Flipping heck. Whoa, I went like 2 boxes. So instead of 1/4, 1 1/4, I went fully 2. Yeah, look, I wave dash around end here, and then I end up around here. Look at that. That distance is crazy. I don't know if it's a new tech or if other people are showing it. Either way, it's new to me, and I think it's great. If you're facing like a Finn or again a projectile user, and you want to get in as close as possible, that will also give you armor. Wave dash, forward tilt, or forward smash, depending how you say it. I still say forward smash because of Smash Bros. It reminds me in Smash Bros of sliding tilts. It gives you that extra distance to close the gap. Now we go onto the combos. So for the first combo I practiced, these are basically his basic combos. I mean, he doesn't have that many. In this clip, dodge into jab, down smash, jab, up smash. These are true. It does depend where you position your Superman. If you get into the right position, you will make it true, but if you're not, they can dodge out of it. It is annoying because Superman doesn't have the best hitboxes. They're quite small, so you have to get the right distance in. This is why I'm trying to practice my spacing and timing, and why I'm doing loads of reps of this. As you can see in the corner, I do 30 of this, not just for up smash, but I do it for forward smash as well, because I really want to get it down. The spacing is important, and the speed to get out the jab. I get him to throw the item just so I can kind of get familiar with when to dodge as well. You don't have to do it, but I do it just to challenge myself more. Next is the wave dash. Now this is the one I'm really trying to perfect. Again, if you get in close, you have to space it correctly, because if you are too far or you're too near, it won't be true. But if you get it correctly, it can be. Next is mainly for the up smash combos. What do I do after? Now, I don't need to do the dodges, I don't need to do the wave dashes because those are already done. You can add them into this if you wish, but this is mainly to focus on what do I do after an up smash. Again, these are all true. If you get the spacing correctly and the timing right, certain percentages you can kill, especially if your opponent doesn't have good KBI. Just like I did for Smash Bros, I'll say it here, these games, fighting games in general, need your muscle memory. They need you to consistently practice certain combos so it just becomes embedded into your head. You know, it becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it. Now, the last combo I practice. This one I figured out on my own. Again, it's another one which I just think is amazing if you can perfect it. As you can see, you can go from 0 to nearly 40 from one combo. It's not always going to be true, but I'm still going to practice it because my opponent might not know, they might not dodge in time. You might as well still practice it because it's hard against real players because they're constantly moving. So it's going to be hard to always get that exact position you needed. You still want to get that muscle memory, so if this situation does happen, you can at least attempt it. Same thing with the second one, but this one's a lot more easier to do. Just a wave dash into 2 jabs and down smashes into my up smash, up air, just to get more consistent with my 2 jab and down smashes. I don't want to always just do 1 jab, 1 down smash, jab, and then up smash or forward smash. So now, after doing the warm-ups, the main combos, now you want to cool down, but not too easy. I used to do a lot more laser training when, again, we could spam, but since now it's only 2, there's not that many I practice on. I just basically want to be as quick at using my laser as possible, so practicing my speed of it, but also reverse laser, because you can catch your opponent off guard if they're chasing you. Just quickly jump away and then reverse it and do a laser, and you could catch them off guard. And lastly, we end with the ice. Because the laser is no longer as viable, I'm trying to implement the ice a lot more. I'm still practicing it. I'm still trying to implement it into my style. I think once I master it, I see the potential in it. Slowing down your opponent, especially those ones who are aggressive, or the ones who just run at you, like when Finn just runs at you with a sword. If you can do like a retreating ice or a reverse ice, you can slow him down and try and get some damage in there, especially like Batman when he throws his batarang. Ice is great for aggressive or projectile users. So these are my perks. I use the sniper punch because I do like using it when edge guarding my opponent. I don't really use it on the stage. You can, after some combos, you can catch your opponent off guard. You know, you do like a jab, forward smash, and then into sniper punch. It can work. I don't usually use it for that. I mainly use it for edge guarding, maybe to catch my opponent off guard if they're far out. Aim at them, but then bring it a bit forward, bring it a bit more back because they're probably going to dodge forward. So boom, I can try and aim it and guess where they're going. It's a guessing game with sniper punch. You know, your opponent's trying to guess where you're going to go. You're going to guess where they're going. And it does a lot of damage. It can kill good. Slippery customer. However, I am testing between this and Toon Elastic City. I'm going with slippery customer because this is useful at any time in the game. Toon is only viable in Scooby's Mansion. It's the best for characters who do a lot of dares or just down smash, which it can save you a lot. But again, I'm trying to go with one I can use a lot more often, and slippery customer is that. But as I said, if I am in Scooby's Mansion, I will switch this out. Yeah, this is great because wave dashes and my dodge combos, this will help him be more invulnerable. Tasmanian trigonometry, I mean, this is amazing. Honestly, the amount of times this has saved me, especially Superman being a heavy tank, hard to kill already, with great KBI, this can save you a lot more longer. I would never replace this one. Honestly, I would never replace it. Lastly, last stand. The amount of times I've survived to like 150 is crazy. But then at the same time, it's not crazy because it's Superman. As you can see, I'm clearly going with a tanky Superman. I want to stay alive as long as possible. I've seen other Superman players go with the more aggressive approach. I just feel, me personally, for my style, I've always liked tanky characters. I've always liked the character who can take the hits but then dish them out as well. I don't need to get those combos off, but they will help. That's why I still practice them, because they might be a situation I can use them. But my idea of Superman is he's one of them characters where he just needs to get in like 2 hits and then get out. 2 hits, 3 hits, get out. Maybe throw in a combo, get out. I'm trying to just survive as long as possible and then get that killing blow on my opponent, because there's so many times when, again, I'm in like 150, 160, my opponent's on 40, and because they can't kill me, I start to rack up the damage. They'll go from 40 to 60 to 80, then boom, I can kill them. Superman's a tank, so my thinking with him is his objective is to take the hits. So why not help him out by taking even more hits? If you're aggressive, you're going to be able to tank a lot of hits anyway. But why don't give him that extra boost? Because he's going to kill regardless. I don't feel he needs that extra damage. But give him last stand. That's just like his rage mode in Tekken. That's his EX in Street Fighter. That's his DLC mode in Smash Bros. You know, that's his, once you hit 100, it's like, oh, you better be careful now, because if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to keep practicing my style. I really do believe in it. There's a lot more Superman players who are more aggressive, which I can see working as well. I feel Superman has 2 options. He can be aggressive or he can be very defensive. Anyway, that is my training routine and my personal guide to Superman. If this guide helped you or gave you any tips or advice, leave a like. I would appreciate it. And if you're a Superman main or a big fan of MultiVersus like me, make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep you up to date with all my videos and update you whenever I live stream, because most of the time I do live stream MultiVersus. With that all being said, until next time, Slauser is outer.